There was my father and my brother too, you know, was killed on the railroad.
He was hit by a train?
No, he was an engineer.
Yeah.
And his train hit a rock slide and tumbled into the Thomson River.
Oh, right.
And he was never found for 10 days, and he was found, and he was, you know, his train was just out of Kamloops a little ways, and his body was found down in Vancouver.
Oh, no.
Yeah, gone through the Hell's Gate and the whole works.
Right.
So, really, but it's getting dark. Different, you know.
Yeah.
Glenn.
So is he the one with the glasses?
He had a lot of good, you know, he had a lot of good things. You never got Glenn talking about somebody else.
Right, he'd never talk bad about anybody.
Anybody. But often I used to wonder if he always told us what was true.
Right.
And that's a big problem now, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Can you believe him or not?
Yeah. When I was just a kid, and I remember Grandpa going fishing with me.
Do you?
Yeah. He was quite a fisherman. I've seen a picture of him with a salmon.
Yes.
When he was quite young, he would have
Yes.
been maybe in his 30s or 40s. But
Yeah.
huge.
Yes, really big.
That's what he liked doing, fishing, eh?
He liked fishing, but he never had much chance to do that.
Yeah, always too much work to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was on a holiday we had one time, and he caught that salmon, was pretty proud of it.
Yeah, it looks like it in the picture.
And
Well,
I
it's a
think
big fish.
it was up at Pat's. Pat had a, you know, a motel
Oh, okay.
up at Terrace, and he had a lot of Americans that come back year after year because they knew
Christmas.
what they were coming to, you know.
Yeah.
And he always would go out of his way to see that they had, you know, had a successful fishing trip, I guess you'd call it. But really, Pat was very successful. He really was.
Good business.
He was good in business, but he's tight his old head.
Well, yeah. Is that the Scotch blood coming through?
You know, that's entirely wrong idea, because my mother was as Scotch as she can be any.
Very generous.
And she was so generous.
Mm.
She was a very generous person.
And she did it tough too, didn't she?
Oh,
I mean,
she had
to lose her husband
yeah.
after 8 months in the...
A strange country, yes.
Yeah, this guy I was talking to, the guy that gave me a lift, he said his wife came from Holland, and she was saying that if there hadn't been an Atlantic Ocean, she would have crawled home when she got here, because it was such a shock. And northern Alberta must have been
Terrible.
harsh.
Yes.
It's flat up there.
Yes.
And
Terrible.
so the wind blowing through the prairies, and it's short growing cycle, mostly winter and then a little bit of summer. And
Really a hard winter. I tell you, Mother had a hard time. I remember we weren't dressed as warmly as we should have been, and she wasn't dressed. And women didn't wear slacks in those days.
Yeah.
You just didn't wear slacks.
yeah,
That was something I've never heard of. And I remember she used to freeze her knees always.
yeah,
And every winter she'd have frozen knees. And you know,
that's hard on your...
painful.
Yeah,
It's painful, you know.
yeah.
And she would be out in the morning again, just out to her jobs. She really worked hard.
Yeah. Did you ever know your grandparents?
No, none of my grandparents, because my mother's mother died when she was 2 years old,
Yeah.
when her
Was-
brother was, Sandy, I think, was born. And she was, I think she had another brother older than her. He was just, and actually her father was a very religious man. And I can just barely remember